The path of spiritual awakening is filled with many twists and turns. There are moments of pure revelation, but there are also moments of darkness, filled with suffering and a sense of losing direction. A lot of these moments involve uncovering the illusions that have blinded us and making conscious decisions to free ourselves from the things that have been holding us back. As we break ourselves down and rebuild our strength, we begin to realize that these periods of evolution are essential for the growth of our soul. And this period, this time of intense change, is known as the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul is a time of extreme turmoil when our lives feel completely upside down and our consciousness hits rock bottom. Every single human being will experience the dark night of the soul at some point in their life. It's a series of experiences that unfold over a relatively short period of time, and interestingly, were planned by our soul before we were even born, all with the purpose of guiding us to the most significant phase of our spiritual development. During this time, the roots of our deepest, most intimate problems will come to the surface, so we can become aware of them and cleanse ourselves of the darkness within. This allows us to finally fulfill our highest purpose. The mystical experience of the dark night of the soul is both terrifying and beautiful. It calls us to go on a deep inward journey and face the issues in our lives that are holding us back. This is how we can free ourselves from the habits and patterns that prevent us from realizing our true potential. Someone going through the dark night of the soul might feel all sorts of negative emotions, like strong insecurities, a complete loss of direction, and even suicidal tendencies. They might feel trapped in their own mind, withdraw from everyone around them, and struggle to take any action toward happiness, no matter how badly they want things to improve. There may even be times when it feels like all hope is lost. But in reality, the greatest form of hope is born in the crucible of consciousness. Although it may seem like a curse on the surface, the dark night of the soul is actually a blessing in disguise. It's a process of purifying our spirit, and it represents the highest level of spiritual evolution in the shortest amount of time. It prepares us for the most important phase of our life. In fact, it often happens just before we experience a period of great success, a discovery of life's true essence, or a path that will guide our consciousness to the highest point of life itself. And when we push through the pain that comes with this experience, we emerge on the other side with a completely new perception of everything, stronger than ever before. Even though it sometimes feels unbearable, the negative emotions we experience during this time are actually important. They guide us toward a detailed recap of our lives, giving us a clearer view of the past, so we can create a better future. When we take a step back and reflect on our lives, we begin to see how events are connected and how we create a higher perspective of this current incarnation. Through these realizations, we come to understand more clearly where certain events originated, what they truly mean, and what our essence in life really is. Not only does the dark night of the soul lead us to the essence of life, but it also gives us the most important tool we need to fulfill that essence, the transformative power of gratitude. After experiencing such darkness, we develop a new way of accepting the light. This leads to the highest level of gratitude, which activates ultimate abundance in our lives. Like a magnet, we begin to attract everything we need to fulfill our essence, and we do it faster than ever before. And while this process simultaneously guides us toward our true essence, it also prepares us for the most exciting period of our lives, fulfilling our highest purpose, the reason we came to Earth in the first place. We start to see the beauty of duality, realizing that behind every cold and dark night, there's always a sunny day. We let go of our ego, connect with our higher self, and stop searching for answers outside of ourselves. We begin to look inward, becoming one with ourselves in a way we've never experienced before. The most important lesson of the dark night of the soul is understanding the concepts of gratitude and divine order. We gain a new sense of gratitude that accelerates our success, and we begin to see how every event in our life happened exactly as it needed to in order to open the path to spiritual growth. Through these realizations, we prepare ourselves for the most important period of our lives with a completely new perspective, free of fear and doubt. This new understanding of our life's path allows us to be at peace with our past and move forward, creating our future without expectations. We gain a deeper understanding of life's beauty and possibilities, and we trust in the grand plan that the universe has prepared for us.